We welcome you back into Swanee Sports Academy. This will now be the Jonathan Hemingway PSB Bracket Championship. Sapphire taking on Exodus. We got to see this Exodus squad on the network on Thursday, so looking forward to them. Ariela Garantes stole the show in that contest. We are underway, and Exodus out quickly with the layup. It is no good. Garantes with the rebound, put back in, good. So her first two of the game. Sapphire in the white. Exodus, they are in the gray. So Sapphire now working with it. We'll check their lineup here in just a moment. Shot is no good. Rebound going to come down to Atlanta Dublin. Dublin gets it up ahead now to Hillary. Hillary pass. Johnson had to go save it. Garantes couldn't get it. So it'll be Owens, Goodson, Reese, Owens, and Iboga. That's Callie Owens and then Jaden Owens. And the shot is good. And a quick 30-second timeout. Garantes with the hoop. And Dublin just got that last hoop right there for Exodus. So a 30-second timeout quickly called. 15-23 as Exodus is out to a quick 4-0 lead. Exodus has Johnson, Hillary, Jayla Jones-Pack, Garantes, and Glover, the five on the floor for them. Once again, for Sapphire, they're five on the floor. Callie Owens, Sydney Goodson, Catherine Reese, Jaden Owens, and Queen Egbo. Up ahead now, here's Jaden Owens. Owens is passed, knocked away underneath the hoop, and it will be inbounded now by Sapphire. Sydney Goodson will inbound it underneath the own basket. Sapphire in the white tops, and they got blue numbers, and Exodus all in the gray with the black numbers. And a long three off the inbound by Owens, no good. Rebound, Ebido, but Garantes fights with it. The ball is on the floor. Now it's going to be picked up by Glover. Here comes Ayana Glover. The New York girls bringing it this way. Johnson, jumper, air ball, no good. Rebound comes down to Goodson. Goodson now going to bring it into the forecourt quickly. She tried to bounce it off, but there was Hillary. Hillary came in and got that rip. Kayla Hillary. She gets it up ahead. Glover lost it out of bounds off of her hands underneath, and it will go over to Sapphire. Sapphire Premier Blue, head coach by Christopher Johnson. Goodson inside. Garante shot the passing lane and just took the ball away. Garante is going to come and push it. She lost it now again. So both teams struggling here in the early going. Callie Owens is going to go all the way, and she lost it. Hillary, get it up to Glover. Glover, that pass was knocked away by Sydney Goodson out of bounds, and it will go over to Exodus. Garantes will inbound it, and she gets it in to Hillary. Hillary now dumps it down low. There's Jayla Jones-Pack turning and scoring. Her first two of the game, Jayla Jones-Pack, class of 2016 out of Amityville, New York. Pressure in the backcourt. Callie Owens gets it up ahead to Jaden Owens. Owens now going to swing it back out, and here's Callie Owens. Owens puts it on the floor, dumped it down low. Good spin, turn, shot up and in good. By the Queen. Queen with it. She's out of Houston, Texas, class of 2018, 6'3", Travis High School, Queen Egbo. So Hillary will walk it into the forecourt. She's on the left wing with a crossover dribble, lost it down on the left side, puts it between the legs. Johnson comes flashing through the lane, off the glass. It is no good. Jayla Jones-Pack got it off of the knee of Sapphire, but they say it last went off of Jayla Jones-Pack, and it will go over to Sapphire Premier. Quickly, Owens up ahead. There's Goodson. Goodson with the jumper. It is short, no good. Rebound, shot and fouled, and she got the rebound and went back up. Was Catherine Reese out of Cypress Woods, class of 2018. Cypress, Texas, and Cypress Wood High, and she will go to the free throw line. 13:27 to go. Just underway, 6-2. Exodus leading Sapphire. Glad you're with us on ProspectNation.com, and this is powered by SUV TV. First free throw, good, by Catherine Reese. Second free throw is good. So now driving on the left baseline is Johnson. Offensive foul call. Johnson hit with the offensive foul. And it will be Sapphire basketball. So Sapphire will inbound it. And here now is Jaden Owens. Jaden Owens pass is going to be stolen by Johnson. Johnson with the steal. Bounce past to Glover. Glover, shot up and in good. And the foul counted. And the foul for Ayanna Dublin. So Dublin with the and one. And here we go. There's the steal that started the whole play by Nia Johnson. Johnson bounced it over to Glover. Glover right there in the middle of the lane, up and in. And then finishes the three-point play by hitting the free throw. So she has 5 points in the contest. 13:09. Nice pressure defense. They kick it up ahead. Owens with a skip pass into Egbo. Egbo shot no. Put up off the iron by Reese, no. Pass knocked out, and it will stay with Exodus. So Exodus will inbound it with Hillary. Kayla Hillary inbounds it now to Nia Johnson. Johnson now between the rings, hard right-hand dribble over to Glover. Glover holds to a flashing Garantes. Garantes now swings it to Hillary. Hillary now going to float it back with the left hand. Now that just good ball movement. Garantes, a three, good. She can stroke that thing. That's her second field goal. Arella Garantes with the three ball, and it's 11-4. Exodus with the lead.
Got this 2-2-1 press. It seems to really be giving Sapphire some trouble, especially when you get in the smaller, the court setting. It's going to make it hard for them throughout the game.
Glover, layup good, finishing that break. Dublin, now, I keep saying Glover, excuse me, Miss Dublin. You are balling, let me give it to you. You have 7, and that was a 3-on-1 break started by the Garante steal off the deflection. Owens. Callie Owens, pass is stolen by Garantes. Then she goes behind the back. Garantes, now with the hesitation, she goes down with the left hand, now peels it back out. Swings it to Johnson. Johnson over there, Dublin. Dublin a long two, front iron, no good. Rebound right down to Egbo. Egbo now gives it to Callie Owens. Owens now into the forecourt. Back over to Owens. There's a long three, front iron. No, they fight for the rebound. Callie gets it, step up and in good. Callie Owens out of Plano West, class of 2016, her first field goal. She's class of 2016. Jaden is class of 2019. 13-6. For something reason, this tells me Sapphire is not going to go away. Substitutions now. Kasha Lucky checks in and Malicia Reed checks in. Lucky will look to inbound it and inbounds it to Reed. Reed to Garantes. Garantes wasn't looking. Coaching staff reminding Reed to balance the floor before she shoots off with the pass. The floor was unbalanced. So it's Lucky and Reed, Garantes, Pack, and now also in is Megan Oberg. 5 count. Good defense there from Reed. Reed with the defensive effort.
What made it, difficult there for us, you had her teammates on the Exodus side were getting up in the passing lanes and jabbing at her. So it allows that on-ball defender to be able to really get up in them.
Jumper, Garantes off the rim, no good. Pack went for it. They're going to get her with over the back. So that foul will be called on Jayla Jones-Pack. She's over the back, 10:42 to go, 13-6. Exodus leading. Joel Hillsman, Chris Watkins here with you. Hemingway's championship bracket here of the PSB Summer Invitation. Remember, the hashtag is PSB Summer Invite. Pass up across, they skip it. Now here's Owens. Owens gonna bounce it down low on a cut. No good by Goodson. Egbo came away with the rebound, but she dropped it, and here's Garantes. Garantes had Megan Obar running with her. The pass was late, so she kicks it back to Lucky. Lucky to Reed. Reed, a topside three. Back iron. No. Rebound tipped out, and now here comes Sapphire. Coming down with it was Catherine Reese. Reese is gonna go. Got it taken away by Reed. Now Reed hustles and slides out of bounds, and it will go over to Sapphire. Amanda Caraco has checked in for Sapphire out of Lake Travis, class of 2016, Lakeway, Texas. She's on the floor with Sydney Goodson, who has the ball now. Queen Egbo, Jaden Owens, and Callie Owens. There's a jumper, baseline, no. Rebound by Jones. Pack gets it up ahead now to Militia Reed. Reed with the right hand dribble, kicks it to Garantes. They're gonna leave it open, top side three, front iron, no. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound ripped down, they fight for it. Put back up and in, good.
Great second energy effort there.
Is that Lucky?
Yeah, that was number 5.
Yeah,
yep.
Lucky with the putback, yeah. Her first field goal. Cross-court pass, now here's Owens. Owens fouled by Megan Oberg. Oberg gonna hit the foul, and now substitutions for Sapphire as we go ahead and take a list. ProspectNation.com instant replay. Yeah, that was Lucky on that back cut. Got the low pass, used the body, and then all the strength and went up off the window and scored. Kendall Ely got a Liberty Christian has checked in. And here's Jaden Owens. Jaden Owens gonna stop, hard dribble, jumper off, no good. That might be an offensive foul. Let's see, loose ball foul. Yeah, Ailing, who just checked in, gonna get hit with the loose ball foul off the rebound. Jaden Owens, number 30 in white, class of 2019. 5'9", she's the only 2019 on this roster. Bounce it up ahead, here's Lucky. Lucky holds and kicks to the top to Garantes. Garantes now to Megan Oberg. Oberg puts it on the floor, back out now to Reed. 9:08 to go, 15-6, a 9-point lead. Reed driving, flipped it up, no. Rebound gonna be ripped out of there. Miss Smith is into the game. Keena Smith is into the contest. 8:57 to go. For this Exodus squad. Exodus out of the North Carolina area, New York area, excuse me, and Sapphire out of the Texas area. A discussion about the possession arrow. And it swings over now to Owens. Owens gets it up ahead. Here's Ealing. Ealing across now. There's Jaden Owens. Owens gonna hold it back to Callie Owens. I'm gonna go Callie and Jaden in a little while, believe it, because they both look like they're gonna play a fair amount of the game on the floor at the same time. There's a long three. Callie Owens, front iron, no good. Megan Oberg reached in for the rebound. Gonna be picked up by Lucky. Lucky now, up ahead to Garantes. Garantes holds, Garantes hesitates, drives, dumps it off to Smith. Smith turns in the lane, shot in and out, no. Rebound comes down, Garantes underneath, she flips it up, no. Traveling violation on Garantes, so substitution now. As Sydney Goodson comes back in. And so now Jaden Owens will take a seat. Callie Owens is still in. She's class of 2016. Callie with the pass. Oh, Lucky shot and stole that pass right there. Here comes Reed. Reed puts it on the floor, goes up with the float. No. Foul call, and let's see. Foul down low, offensive foul, loose ball on Keena Smith. So just under 8 minutes to go, halfway through the half. A timeout call, 15-6. With 7:59 to go, and here's your replay, your ProspectNation.com instant replay. Garantes sets, fires, splashes. Sapphire crossing the timeline. The shot is up, no good. Obear gets the rebound. Joe Hilsman, Chris Watkins back here with you. Here's Milicia Reed. Reed going all the way with the layup, no. And they called an offensive foul on Reed. So substitution now for Sapphire as Catherine Reese will check back in, and now Queen Egbo will check out. 9 players on that bench over there, and everybody has seen the floor except now for Lauren McConnell and Allison Reese. They have yet to check in. Here is Callie Owens. She gets it up ahead. Ealing going down the baseline, counted, and the foul. So Kendall Ealing, class of 2016, Liberty Christian, 6 foot. She goes and scores and goes to the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 15-8 lead down to 7 with 7.5 to go.
Fantastic job there by Ealing. Got in, used a head fake, was patient, then she's able to draw the foul and go to the free throw line for 3.
Free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Jayla Jones-Pack. Gives it over now to Nia Johnson. Johnson into the forecourt. She's been quiet, but now there goes down the baseline. No, she tried to go down that baseline with Ayanna Dublin. Dublin, though, will walk from the baseline to the free throw line, and she'll get 2 shots. Free throw. Good. From Dublin. Dublin has filled it up quite well here so far. 8 points in the contest for Ayanna Dublin, class of 2016. She's out of Brooklyn, New York. Second free throw, in and out, no. Rebound is going to come down to Catherine Reese. Reese gives it over ahead to Caraco. Caraco lost it, Ealing has it. Ealing now gives it to Goodson. Goodson crossing the timeline, being worked on by Lucky. Swings it in the corner. There's a long 3, Callie Owens, no good. Good box out, good rebound coming out on the backside now was Caraco. Caraco gonna drive on the baseline, it's not there. Lucky with the steal, up here ahead to Reed. Reed, one hard dribble, took the contact, up and in good. Class of 2017, Milicia Reed out of the Bronx with that hoop. There's a jumper by Owens, no good. Rebound to Lucky. Lucky to Reed, they're running, they got numbers again, a long bounce pass, and it was too far of a bounce pass as Reed tried to bounce it too far. Lucky will go out, Hillary will come in.
Seems like every time Sapphire gets a bucket or two, then they just can't get a stop on the other end. And then in reverse, Exodus looks like they would look to pull away, and they get a little too fast in transition and end up turning it over like they did there.
So now they inbound it. Up ahead, and now here is Lauren O'Connell into the game. Gives it to Hillary. Hillary with the steal. Hillary lead pass up ahead to Johnson. Johnson going all the way. Layup good. Maya Johnson with the layup. (20-8), 6:08 to go. Pass, shot, stolen by Hillary. Good hustle. She's out of bounds, and it will go over to Sapphire.
You know, if you're Sapphire, they're being so patient with this 2-2-1 press. It's allowing Exodus, Epiphanny just keep backing up and taking up the floor. They just need to get it and go and break it a couple times.
Pretty much. I concur with you 100%. Jaden Owens back in. Plano West, 5'9", class of 2019. Now here's the hesitation and the move by Sydney Goodson. Goodson dumps it down low on that block. Good spin, dribble, turn, shot up, no good by Reese. Now here is Hillary. Hillary running a point guard position, gives it over the wing, they kick it back out. Johnson was over there in that corner, she's not there. Now Hillary's trying to go to Jayla down there and traveled as she tried to set it up. Jayla Jones-Pack was trying to post up, and then Hillary was trying to feed it to her, but she traveled. Skip up ahead, pass knocked away. Swing it over to the right. There's Reese. Reese, a jumper. Lauren O'Connell with that jumper from St. Agnes, League City, Texas. 5'8", class of 2016. 10-point game, just under 5.5 to go. Reed holding top side, gives it over now to Dublin. Dublin holds it, now kicks it over to the right, puts it on the floor. Floating up, no good by Johnson. Rebound is going to come down, and here comes O'Connell. O'Connell gets it up ahead to Ealing. Ealing lost it, but it's going to be picked up by Sapphire. Put in with the left hand. Was that Goodson? Yeah, Goodson put it in with the left hand.
Yeah, she didn't lose that in my mind. I think that was just a sick behind-the-back pass, but I'm just all about the positive energy here on the broadcast.
There we go. Kick it there on that left block. Pack makes her move, spins, good spin with the shoulder, shot no good. Ealing has came in and had an effect. She got the rebound now. A long lead pass up ahead. Here is O'Connell. O'Connell dumped it down low. Reese layup good. Catherine Reese, her first field goal. She has 4, and they're making a little run. They've cut it down to 6 with 4:35 to go.
Yeah, if they can get a stop right here, we got ourselves a game.
Swing it to the left. Here's Johnson. Johnson to a flashing Reed. Reed bounced to Johnson. Johnson shot deflected by Ealing. Dublin recovers. Dublin a hard dribble. She lost it. Recoups. Gives it over to Jones. Pack turnover. Sapphire now with a little defensive pressure. And Exodus, Epiphanny not feeling good. Reed goes out. Garantes comes in. Garantes is their scoring. Lucky will come in. And Dublin will go out. Now Keena Smith. Keena Smith is going to come in for Jayla Jones Pack. So a wholesale of substitutions now. Garantes, Johnson, Lucky, Hillary, and Smith, the 5 on the floor for this Exodus New York Epiphanny Prince squad. Goodson up ahead, and the ball was knocked out. Goodson, Ealing, O'Connell, Owens, and that's Jaden Owens, and Catherine Reese are into the contest. So here's Goodson, 3:57, 20-14. Over to the right, they dump it down low inside to Reese. Catherine Reese shot no. Jump ball, she's all over. Lucky's back. Will it be a jump ball or will it be a whistle? It will go to Exodus. I think Exodus needs a hoop here, Chris, just to kind of stem this tide just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've been so much better in the up and down flow, and there we go.
Hillary driving and scoring, took it upon herself to do it. Pushed the lead out to 8.
What's so big about them scoring allows them to set in this 2-2-1, which Sapphire's had a hard time with all day long.
Pass, shot on the passing lane, they get it back. Kick it over, there's a jumper. Back, no. Rebound coming down to O'Connell, and then Johnson will get hit with the foul from behind, and she tried to knock the ball loose.
Since O'Connell's came in the game, I mean, she's kind of brought a different flow to it. She hit the 3, offensive rebound there, had a nice extra pass for an assist earlier.
Ealing in with the float, no good. Yes, it looked like she had been chomping at the bit sitting over there on the sideline, so she's came in and she has been effective. Laura O'Connell, class of 2016, St. Agnes High School, 5'8", out of League City, Texas. Hillary into the full court now, swings it over now to Garantes. Garantes with a tricky dribble now to Johnson. Johnson puts it on the floor to the left. Stop, pull up, jumper, back iron, no. Rebound, fought for, and now Owens is going to come away with it. Jaden Owens. She gets it up ahead. Pass was deflected and stolen by Garantes. Garantes to Lucky. Lucky to Hillary. Hillary to the ref. That's a turnover. Top side jumper, foul line, no good. Lucky gets the rebound. Ealing on that miss. Up ahead to Garantes. Garantes with 2:20 to go. Garantes off the glass and scoring. Well, Garantes has been quiet, but she now has 7.5. It's 24-14. That pushed that lead out to 10 now. The pressure, I think, has changed some things. A couple of turnovers there. Here's O'Connell. O'Connell to Ealing. Ealing to O'Connell. O'Connell pulls along two. No good. Fight for the rebound is tipped, and Hillary's going to come away with it. And Exodus is running up ahead to Johnson. Johnson lost it as she was coming on the break. Thought about that layup that was coming in a turnover. Megan Obear will come in, and Ayana Dublin will come in. Johnson will go out. Lucky will go out. Reed will come in, and Hillary will go out. So, and also Egbo will come in for Catherine Reese. 1:50 to go. 10-point game as they try to break the press. Ealing gets it into the middle, goes all the way, gives it off to Egbo. Egbo shot up. No, she had contact. Got her own rebound, put it back and in good. 6'3", class of 2018 out of Houston, Texas, and Travis High School. Between the legs now, rocking and swinging to the right. Aubert gets it down low. Keena Smith using the body and the size, up and in good. Nice move there from Keena Smith. Like the way she worked it. She's out of the Bronx. Turnover, Sapphire. Jaden with that pass, an errant pass, and she was going for Laurel O'Connell. Taking a look there at number 30. She is the class of 2019. Here is Reed, and she is picking up Reed. Reed to Aubert. Megan Aubert on the floor now to Garantes, and a whistle and an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Keena Smith. The Exodus coach not in agreement with that call, but I don't think he has a choice. It's going to go this way. Sapphire in the white. We are under a minute in a 10-point ball game. Exodus in the gray. Nice hesitation on the baseline. Pass was tipped out of bounds. Good defensive pressure by Ayanna Dublin. Bad pass out. Ealing tried to get it. Would they touch it? Yes, she did give it a touch on the over and back. So it'll be Exodus basketball. They'll inbound right here, sideline, out of bounds, right here in front of us. And that will be Dublin the inbound. Ayanna Dublin will be inbounding it in the Reed. Reed crosses the timeline, and now she'll work it on the left wing, trying to get it inside. There's Smith, power dribble, driving layup, blocked from behind on a foul. Ealing gets hit with the foul. I don't think she agreed that she got the foul, but she did, and she will go to the free throw line. Shooting two, Keena Smith, class of 2016, out of the Bronx. Goes through a free throw routine. First free throw, good rotation, goes in, good. 3 points in the contest for Keena Smith. Smith, one hard dribble as she starts her free throw routine, takes her time, sticks it up there, good rotation. This time it's off, and Dublin tried to save it, but she had her feet on the out of bounds line and a turnover. 34 and 5, 10 seconds lead now slowly has gotten up to 11. A 7-2 run here since Sapphire pulled within 6. Owens, long cross-court pass to Goodson. Goodson put it on the floor, down low to Egbar. They pull it away, jump ball, and let's see whose ball will it be. It will be Sapphire ball, and Sapphire will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Looking, they kick it out. There's Jaden Owens. Owens now swings it to the right to Callie Owens, back to Jaden Owens, who finally pulls a three. Good. She kind of been itching at the bit to pull a three, and she does.
That's a shot that could get her going here leading into the second half.
Lead down to 8. Garantes driving. Garantes scoring on the drive. Garantes coming to life, and that will be the end of the first half, 29-19. Sapphire with the lead over, Exodus 29-19 with the lead over Sapphire. Here's our ProspectNation.com instant replay. Garantes beating the buzzer on that drive. Second half action about to start. Glad that you're back with us. Marietta, Georgia. It is the Peach State Summer Invitational. Remember the hashtag PSB Summer Invite. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. As Exodus has a 29-19 lead as we begin the second half, 2 16-minute halves. Exodus, they are in the gray, Sapphire in the white, and we have a turnover right off of the bat. So it'll be Dublin, Jayla Jones-Pack, Nia Johnson, Kayla Hillary, and Arella Garantes for Exodus. For Sapphire, it will be Goodson, Egbo, Owens, and Reese, Catherine Reese. So a pair of Reeses, Allison Reese and Catherine Reese, and then a pair of Owens, Callie Owens and Jada Owens on this roster overall for Sapphire. 15:34 to go, 10-point game, just underway here, second half. On the Swanee Sports Academy, Cobb in Marietta, Georgia. Pass tipped and it's going to be recovered. Jayla Jones-Pack puts it on the floor. She spins over the left shoulder. Hook up, no good. Good hustle. And the save, Goodson is going to come away with it, though. Good hustle by Dublin. And then she came from behind and committed the foul, so that wasn't good. Inbounding it now will be Callie Owens. And then something correct with the book now. Owens will inbound it up ahead. Now here's Callie Owens, and she lost it out of bounds, but it was deflected, so she will inbound it again. The pressure from Exodus has been intense at the lead. Take it and swing it, dump it down low, and that punt. There's Reese, Catherine Reese, shot up high. Arthur shot good. Well, Catherine Reese now with 6 points in the contest. And the lead now down to 8, 29-21. Driving baseline, stepped out of bounds on that end line, and it will go over to Sapphire. Well, Johnson, who went down the baseline, stepped out of bounds on the baseline, and it will go over to Sapphire. Pressure now, full court extended for Exodus. Goodson gets it up ahead. Now here's Callie Owens. Owens now swings it all the way across to Jaden Owens, who caught it, maintained her balance. Now going to drive to the hoop with the right-hand layup. No, it fell off. Reese, rebound, put off the glass, too hard. Jones-Pack lost it. Reese hooking back up and in good. Reese now back-to-back field goal. She has 8 in the contest. Here's Johnson. Johnson is holding it. Nia Johnson with the right-hand dribble now over to Hillary. Kayla Hillary holding. Now she wants to attack, and a timeout called by Exodus. Did not like something. 29-23, lead down to 6. Sapphire chipping away with it, and it's time for another ProspectNation.com instant replay. As you see, Reese step right in. She had to shoot that shot high as Jayla Jones-Pack was coming in. And then Reese again, back-to-back buckets right there. Nice little two-play B-roll there for Miss Catherine Reese. 29-23, 14-13 to go in the second half. 2 16-minute halves. Megan Oberg will come on and inbound it to Kayla Hillary. Hillary down low in the paint. Good turn. It was blocked out of there. James Jones-Pack had her shot packed by Egbo. Egbo clapping her hands emotionally saying, let's go. But the defensive pressure is just too much right now. So Owens is going to come across. Owens now gives it over to Reese. Reese dumps it down low. Egbo, she wanted it. She missed it. Rebound. They fight for the jump ball tussle between Catherine Reese and Alana Dublin. And it will go over to Sapphire. Sapphire Premier. We'll take it. So Hillary shakes her head in agreement with something Jayla Jones-Pack said. Maybe she asked for it. She did. Caught it on the back, turns, kicks it over. There's a jumper by Dublin. Good. They ran that play very well. Dublin, her second field goal of the contest. 2, 4, 5, 6 points for her. Jaden Owens with the backcourt. The pressure has been a problem, and young Jada Owens, remember, she's class of 19, and those are some vets back there really pressuring her on the basketball, Dublin and Hillary. Oberg going to inbound it for Exodus New York City. This is a New York, Texas kind of matchup thing. Now here's Dublin. Dublin now going to feed it. There's Garantes. Garantes backing down, spinning on the baseline. Shot off the glass, good. Is imposing her will down there. She has 11 in the contest now for Exodus.
Joel, I see Garantes has picked right up where she left off from Friday. She had a big day at the Summer Invitational on exhibition day. Put up, 14 points in the first half, en route to a big deal, or a big day, I should say. Four-star prospect, ranked in the ProspectsNation.com Elite 100.
Exactly. Now here's Owens. Owens a long three. Callie Owens good. They are trying to get going. That's Owens' second field goal. Her first three-pointer. 5'10", class of 2016, out of Plano West and Plano, Texas. Lead now up to 7. Well, I should say down to 7. So Dublin has it, and a whistle's called, and that's going to be on Queen Egbo. 6'3", class of 2018, Travis High School, Houston, Texas.
Great matchup right here, Joel. EYBL team here of Exodus NYC, Epiphanny Prince, 16U team. A number of high caliber prospects, but equally as impressive, you've got Coach Chris Johnson's group of players that are proving that they can play on the big stage themselves.
Yeah, Coach Johnson, especially brought out, if you look at Jaden Owens' class of 2019, Garantes going to the free throw line. We'll take a look at this Prospect Nation instant replay. Garantes scoring. Garantes just knocked in both of those free throws while we were taking a look at that replay. 35-26, 12:15 to go. Sapphire Premier has made a couple of pushes, but each push has been answered by Exodus run. Garantes with the rebound. And Garantes will come into the full court directing the offense. You can't let her walk into that three. Lucky's going to pull a left wing three. Back iron, no. Jones Pack tips it back to Reed. Reed quick down low to Garantes. Got it blocked by Egbo. Garantes recovered it. Garantes goes and peels it back out. They're going to leave her open. On right wing three. Good. You cannot leave Arella Garantes alone at all. Lead pushed out to 12 just like that. Garantes filling it up again. Up to 15. And a jump ball call with 11:30 to go. And it will stay down here with Sapphire. So substitutions now. Ealing and Amanda Caraco will check in. Jayla Jones will go out. Jayla Jones Pack and Keena Smith will check in. So Smith and Ogber are your bigs. Lucky, Reed, and Garantes are your guards. The 5 on the floor for them. There's Shayla Goodson in the Ealing. Ealing, Callie Owens. There's a long three, no good. Off the mark. Amanda Caraco is in, and also Catherine Reese. Here comes Reed. Reed in the corner. Garantes a three. Front iron, no. Ealing on the glass for Sapphire. Up ahead past to Catherine Reese. Caught it in the paint. Turned with the right hand hook. Good. He came on here in the second half. She's now in double figures with 10.
I really like Reese's game. 6'2", just a 2018 prospect. See her running in transition, the half hook. Not a lot of kids her age have the footwork and the touch to be able to do that at a high level of play.
Oberg. Now to Garantes. Garantes spinning, going down that baseline, creating space, shot up, no, moved her feet. Traveling violation. She looked at the ref. She wanted a foul call, and I kind of agree with her.
Well, I think in that case, what our lead official John Woods would say is that Garantes actually initiated that contact right there, putting her shoulder into it, and then with that, I can understand, where he might be coming from. At the same time, I'm an offensive guy. I always like, the offense to be rewarded, be able to get to the free throw line and make those free throws.
That's good. Count it, and the foul, Catherine Reese. You say offense, I do too. I like the initiation. I'm okay with the offense initiating one time. Then if you go 2 and 3 and it becomes too much of an advantage, then yeah, let's call it. That's what she was upset with.
The reason why I know his interpretation of that call is because I coach high school boys basketball, and I had a player that was a very physical guard, and I just always felt like he was getting beat up on the drives. And speaking of drives, a great drive right there by number 5. Lucky. Yeah, Casey Lucky with another good-looking drive there. But to finish my story, I said, John, my guy is getting beat up. And he said, well, who's initiating the contact right here? And I said, well, I guess you have a point.
And I concur. I concur. One of those fine lines. Going to the line to try to complete the three-point play is Kasha Lucky. And folks, John and I don't agree on everything, and we don't disagree on everything. We just have basketball conversation when it arises.
Without question. And those are the best types to have, and to be able to do it civilly, more times than not, you'll get a pretty good answer, even if you don't really agree with the other side.
There's always more than one way to skin a cat. That's how I look at it. That's an old country saying, but it works. Old Bear comes away with it, Lucky with the steal, and now Jaden Owens is called with the foul. Jaden Owens, I'm going to keep an eye on her, Hemi. Class of 2019, only 2019 player on this Sapphire team.
I agree, 100%. This is my first chance getting a look at Woods, and to be able to play on this stage right here in a championship game, on SUV TV in front of all of these coaches, tells you right off the bat that she's a talented kid.
All the time. And I wasn't able to check with Coach Johnson, but I'm pretty sure that they're cousins or siblings. Jaden Owens 30 with the basketball, and Callie Owens 12, who's actually on the bench right now at the moment. Now there's a dribble and kicks it over to the left. Here she goes, Caramack behind the back. Caraco. Over to Ealing. Ealing put it on the floor. Offensive foul. Dip that left shoulder.
Hey, and just like we were talking about, if you're going to call it one way on one end, well, you're going to call it the same way on the other end. So
exactly.
Good piece of officiating right there by our officials here at Peach State basketball.
Obear holds it. Megan Obear dumps it. The pass to the post was a little too high and went over Keenan Smith's head. A turnover now for Exodus. 41-30, 8:57 to go. Less than that now as we will inbound and come up this way with Amanda Caraco. Caraco gets it up ahead now to Jaden Owens. Owens, a long three, back iron, no. Smith gets the rebound. Smith pulls it down. Smith gonna get hit with the elbow and a foul. So she'll get hit with the foul on this end. And Coach Exodus didn't like it. Says she spun and popped it with the elbow. And Catherine Reese still down, sitting underneath the basket. He didn't like that call. So now he wants Exodus. Then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna have us an instant replay here. That's Catherine Reese. Reese with that hard dribble and went up with that little swooping right hand hook to put it up in there moments ago. 41-30, 8:44 to go. There's Owens. Owens now between the rings. She swings it over to the left side. That's Sydney Goodson. Goodson, a long left wing three. No good. Smith and Reese are still going to fight. It goes out of bounds. So Catherine Reese is not going to back down from Keena Smith. This kind of started earlier, and they went battling there for that rebound.
Well, and these are great matchups. And you see, Goodson, must want to hit one. And now you got a game winner on the other side, and everybody's going crazy. I mean, it's just great basketball. Over 125 college coaches on hand today. It has been absolutely jam-packed. And this is why, whether it's Smith, Reese, or West Coast Premier Valley versus the Banshees on the other side, nothing but great games.
Lucky driving all the way and scoring that deuce now, pushing that Exodus lead up to 13. Sapphire has made pushes, but they have not been able to dent and get any closer than 5, and that's why turnovers have hurt them. Here comes Lucky. Lucky picks up her dribble. Now she has to make space and have someone come back and get the ball. Shot the passing lane, stolen by Jaden. Jaden layup good.
It's a great play there by Owens. I had a chance to talk with Chris Johnson just about this team, about Reese and Goodson and Owens. He has so many good pieces, and so many of those kids are, 2018s and they're young. Obviously Goodson kind of leading the pack as the leader in the 16 class, already going to Arizona. Just a lot of promise here for Sapphire Premier with what they've got going on. Chris Johnson's done a heck of a job building this program, spent time at TCU, Arkansas as an assistant coach, and you're seeing that with the skill work that they're doing and the things that he's got going in his first year back. Coach Brooke McCarty, who is an out Texas, a rising sophomore during his time. So well-versed in the game of women's basketball is Chris Johnson.
Jayla Jones-Pack fouled, hit with the offensive foul underneath. The Exodus coach really not liking it. Oh, I see my squad is behind me. Michigan Storm.
I love Michigan Storm, and they do a great job. And you look at just some of the games that it's taken to get here to this point. You're having to beat teams like Michigan Storm, West Coast Premier Valley, Arkansas Banshees to play in this game.
Johnson with the jumper. Who did Michigan Storm lose to?
That's a heck of a question. You'd think I would know that, man.
Because I think that's the EOTO black bracket.
Oh, good call.
That's what's got me a little EOTO black. Now, I like them, but they've been up and down the last couple of weeks.
I tell you what, they've done a heck of a
loaded.
job, man. Ken Huffman and his group with EOTO are building a brand, a lot like Chris Johnson's doing. And when you have a chance to build a brand, you've got to win games like this. And that's exactly what he's trying to do here. Great move on the interior, though, by Jones-Pack.
Jayla Jones-Pack will be going to the free throw line, an 11-point game. So it's slowly growing, 45-34.
When I had the opportunity to watch Jones-Pack play for St. Anthony during the She Got Game Classic back in December up in Washington, D.C. area, and impactful. Hit a trail three, made a couple of plays around the rim. Just a good basketball player.
Callie Owens checks back in. Now Ealing will check out. Jones-Pack going back to that free throw line. And it is up, and it is no good. She missed them both. Egbo looking for the rebound. Garantes is going to come away with it. Down. Nia Johnson, a three from the left wing. It's going to be short. Rebound underneath by Reese, and we have a foul underneath. Let's see. Dublin going to get the foul call. The foul is going to be on Dublin, and it'll go to Sapphire with 6:44 to go in an 11-point game.
I love Johnson, number 25, came to EBA Super 64 camp in 2014. Skilled guard that can make shots, good athlete, can create some things for herself.
Egbo fighting down low. Looked like Pack got a little piece of that for the block.
And Egbo reminds me a lot in terms of how she plays of EJ. Actually will be a freshman out there at Oklahoma, played for the Savannah Lady Tigers last summer on the circuit. Saw her at multiple Peach State events. Agiomo Bigway, a.k.a. EJ.
Foul down low. Catherine Reese in this second half, Clay, has brought some energy. 2018, 6'2" out of Cypress Woods. She now has 13 points and we're going to the free throw line for 14 and 15 if she can get it.
Well, the thing I like about Reese is she's not scared. There's nothing about her right now. Maybe giving up a little bit of size to say a Jones-Pack there on the interior when she's mixing it up with her, but not much. And she's not afraid at all of going in there and sacrificing her body, and then has the skill set to be able to play facing the rim as well and shoot that jumper.
Garantes will bring it into the full court. Garantes driving, left hand up and in, good. Garantes continues just to impress me, Clay. She had a fine day on Thursday during exhibition play. Heard she did well yesterday. She's picking up with it today.
Well, and so strong. I think the thing, when you watch Garantes play, great defense there from Exodus on the Egbo.
Yeah,
it looked like she had a layup, and they were able to strip it clean and get the ball back here in transition.
Dublin had to lose it. Here's Reese. Now watch Reese with all this heart, hustle, and muscle. No, got her own rebound, put it up, got fouled.
She's been awesome. You talk about a Star of the Day award, man, and Reese is playing her way into that. And to finish the thought on Garantes, we have her in the Elite 150 in the 2015 class, as talked about a potential reclass into 16, attending prep school next year. Not a definitive done deal, but more than likely is going to be the move there. And when she does that, immediately probably puts herself into the 100 in the 16 class by going back a year.
First free throw, no good by Reese. Lucky will come in. Johnson will go out for Exeter. Second free throw, good by Reese. Garantes wasn't paying attention on the Hillary pass, but still was able to recover it. 5.5 to go. Garantes gonna stop. Foul line jumper, no. Rebound tipped by Pack. Came away with it. Callie Owens. Owens gives it over to Jaden Owens. So Jaden on the long skip pass in the corner. There's a three. Good. And the foul. She got knocked on her can. Amanda Caraco with a 3-ball and one.
What a shot there. And great ball movement there. Owens to Owens and the pitch up the floor. Got the instant replay there for you, Hillsman.
ProspectNation.com in that right corner. It was a 3 and the foul. Substitutions now for Sapphire. Sapphire still knocking on that door. 47 to 40. This will cut it to 6. Bingo. Her first field goal and free throw. Lake Travis, class of 2016, Lakeway, Texas.
It's a big bucket there.
Very much so. Here's Hillary. Hillary gives it over now to Lucky. Lucky holds on the right wing and then gets it over down to Dublin. Dublin down low. They called it down there. They're going to call it down here. Egbo Sapphire trying to build some momentum now. Offensive foul on Jayla Jones-Pack. Owens, cross court to Owens. That's Jaden to Callie. Callie into the forecourt, picked up good by Lucky. Lucky moving her feet well. Kicks it over now to Owens, swings it over there to Goodson. Shayla Goodson, long lead, skip pass in the corner. Caraco back. Owens a 3. Callie Owens off the iron, no good. They sky for the board. There's a whistle. And who's the foul going to be on? Garantes went up.
Look like they might play Egbo with that one.
Egbo or Goodson, either one of them is going to be Goodson.
Yeah.
Sydney Goodson out of Liberty Christian, Lantana, Texas, class of 2016. That's who the foul is on. It's a 6-point game with 4:39 to go. They're walking into the forecourt. Hillary will. Hillary now to Garantes. Garantes holding on the right wing. Picked up by Caraco. Now she's going to back her down now and go in the post with a ball fake. Up, counted, and the foul, Aurelia Garantes. Oh, my, what a move. She has fielded up today again, Clay.
She's tough. Great size, the ability skill-wise to make plays, the touch to finish around the rim with the contact. I think that's the biggest thing when you look at, her skill set, her at the next level, how her game translates, is her ability to take that bump, still finish and make a play is really impressive.
She made that free throw while you were taking a look at the ProspectNation.com instant replay. She has 21 in the contest and a lead up to 9 again, just to kill that momentum they had going. 4:05 to go. Owens now, they dump it in to Egbo. Egbo got tied up. What are they going to call jump ball? Yeah, jump ball. Egbo was tied up. Garantes was down there with her. Reed was down there with her. Substitution now. Megan Obar will come in and Alana Dublin will come out. Ayana Dublin will come out. So it'll be Lucky, Reed, James Jones-Pack, Jayla Jones-Pack, and Megan Obar on the floor for Exeter.
Well, they're out here isolating, just letting Garantes try to one-on-one and get a matchup every time they can.
Yeah, a turnover, and she's been able to succeed at it well, and she's been patient with it when she's done it. Sapphire will get the ball back on a turnover, 3:42 to go. 50 to 41. Now they hold it. And here's Owens. Jaden Owens gets it up ahead to Callie Owens. Owens on the right wing now in the corner. There's a long 3. No good. They fight for the rebound. Lucky's going to come away with it. Goodson wanted that 3-ball to fall and couldn't do it. Now here's Garantes. Garantes with the right-hand dribble. Ooh, got fancy with it. And a 3-second call on Jayla Jones Pack.
Yo, the trickery with the dribble, though, I love it. Unfortunately, the 3-second call negates what would have been an opportunity to get downhill there for Garantes off the bounce.
Yeah, that's that. You can just see that New York flair in the game, in this New York, Texas type of thing. And now Jayla Jones Pack falls down. She's battling down there with Kathleen Reese. Ealing will check back in now. Kendall Ealing, class of 2016, 6 foot, out of Liberty Christian. Johnson will come in. Garante is going to take a quick blow with 3:06 to go, 3:07 to go.
Just an absolutely packed house here, College Coach-wise. If you're a kid, what an opportunity to play in front of this group of coaches here today.
Of course. I'll let y'all name the schools, but, man, I've seen more come in since we went down the roster.
Yeah, I mean,
LSU has walked in. They weren't here a little while ago, but they're here now.
You know, Tennessee standing right under the basket now. Dean Lockwood. I mean, it literally is a who's who. You name it, and they're in the building, man.
Megan Obar holds it. She puts it on the floor out to Johnson. Johnson now kicks it over, and there's Reed. Reed feeding the post to Jones Pack, turning, shoulder, shot up. No, Ealing on the glass. Good box out from Ealing. There's still time, down by 9 as Sapphire tries to make a push. Kick it in the corner. There's a jumper. Good. Jumper is good by Lauren O'Connell. 2016, 5'8" out of St. Agnes, and a timeout called, a full timeout by Sapphire. They trail by 7. Joe Hillsman, Brandon Clay back here with you, ProspectNation.com. It is the PSB Summer Invitational powered by SUV TV. 2:32 to go in this contest. Exodus, New York, Epiphany Prince leading Sapphire Premier with 2:32 to go in a 7-point game. Johnson will get the inbound from Lucky. Now there's a trap. Reed, and they took it away. Goodson shot up, no. Got to capitalize here. Okay. Jaden Owens gets it. Now the pass is shot and stolen away from by Lucky. Lucky down this way. Left of the wing. Up, no. Rebound is going to be Johnson. Johnson up, no. She got on rebound again. Put it up off the glass. Good. Sticking with it, Clay.
When you play that hard with that type of energy and activity, with that athleticism, it's a great combination, and that's just an example of what happens when you'll play that way. Garantes has done it a couple of times. They've been really active around the rim. Sapphire's done the same thing, but Exodus, especially on the offensive end of the glass.
Johnson with 10 in the contest, class of 2016 out of Brooklyn. And it will be Exodus basketball. Dublin, Hillary, Johnson, Garantes, and Jones pack the 5 on the floor for Exodus. They have the lead up by 9, under 2 minutes, and trapping and pressing everywhere. Owens is on, and a steal. A steal by Goodson. Goodson tried to give it up, but it's going to be a foul on Ealing. So Ealing will get hit with the offensive foul. It's Ealing, O'Connell, Jaden Owens, Shayla Goodson, and Catherine Reese. Here's Johnson. Johnson going to attack. Left hand up. No. Jones packed with the rebound. Back up. No. Rebound going to be ripped down out of there, and that's Callie Owens. Callie going to come with it now. 90 seconds to go in a 9-point game. Knocked out of bounds. 52-43 substitution. Alicia Reed will come in, and Johnson will go out. This may be some offense for defense substitution pattern here. Right hand dribble, kick it over to the right, put it on the floor. Now is O'Connell. O'Connell swings it over to Goodson. Goodson now with the right hand, get the screen from Ealing. It wasn't there to use it all the way, so they reverse it down low and go to Reese. Reese just guarded, double teamed, and all the long length of Jones pack. They swing it around. There's Goodson, the right wing 3, front iron, no. Reese on the glass again, up, no. Rebound, Goodson got it blocked out of there by Jones pack. 1:03 to go. Sapphire now trying to fight to the bitter end. The winner is the champ from the Hemingway bracket. Hall tried to get tricky and sneaky with it, and Hillary was not fooled. She got the steal. Under a minute now. So here's Hillary working on O'Connell.
Well, you wonder how long before Sapphire goes in and commits the foul.
They do have that. They don't have one to give. Sure don't. We'll go to the 1-and-1. Reed swings it across. Garante's holding now with 35 seconds.
Well, it's interesting. A lot of people don't like this. I don't mind it. I think at some point defensively you have to choose if you're going to foul or, you're going to put them on the free throw line. Like, it's a choice that you have as a coach. And you see Sapphire choose the foul there. So, there are a lot of different ways, obviously, to figure that out and determine what you want to do and how you want to play it.
Kendall Ealing with that foul. And Garantes will be going to the free throw line. She has 21 points, make it 22. Now, just to add to Brandon Clay with that, he has 2 fouls under the last 2 minutes, but it's the 1-and-1. It's not automatic 2.
No question. And again, it puts the onus on the offensive team to make free throws. If they can make free throws after working their behinds off to get the lead in the game, then they win the game. It's just kind of how it goes.
Free throw is good. No, I really like that versus the double bonus thing. I really do. All kind of ways you can alternate it, and of course PSB tournaments, I'm biased, but they do it the best.
Well, you know what, if nothing else, it gives you a legitimate opportunity to see if kids can make free throws under pressure. It's a great stage, man.
And that goes into the whole point. I know we don't have time to get into it now, but that's one of the reasons why I don't want to see the rule changed in the NBA. Make your free throws.
I agree completely.
It's not fun to watch. Make your free throws. 54-43, it is Exodus with the win over Sapphire, and Garantes finishes with 23 points in the contest, the high for Exodus. Once again, 54-43. More action coming up next right here. ProspectNation.com, powered by SUV TV.